There's an old mirror that sits in the attic of a long-abandoned house on the edge of town. No one goes near it, but the stories say that the mirror doesn't reflect what's in front of it. Instead, it shows you what's behind you, not in the room, but in the other world, the one you aren't supposed to see. One night, a young woman named Sarah dared her friends to break into the house with her. Always the bravest in the group, she laughed off the warnings. Armed with flashlights and bravado, they climbed into the dusty attic, finding the mirror covered in a sheet. "Are we doing this or not?" Sarah smirked, ripping the sheet off. The glass was pristine, despite the layers of dust on everything else. Sarah stepped in front of it. The mirror showed her reflection, calm and clear, but as she stared, her reflection didn't blink. Her friends shifted nervously. "Sarah, let's go," one of them muttered. "No, it's just a trick," she said, still staring. But then her reflection smiled a slow, unnatural smile that didn't match her frozen face. Sarah stumbled back. The reflection raised a hand, placing it on the glass from the inside. Then it started knocking slow, rhythmic taps. Knock, knock, knock. Her friends screamed and ran, but Sarah couldn't move. Her reflection's smile grew wider, too wide for a human face. Knock, knock, knock. Suddenly, her reflection turned, revealing not the dusty attic, but a dimly lit space filled with shadows and twisting figures. They swayed like they were waiting, watching. Then the reflection reached out and pulled. The glass rippled like water as the figures in the other world lunged forward, grabbing Sarah's wrists. She screamed, but no one heard her. The reflection's hand passed through the mirror, pulling her inside. Her friends never found her. But if you look into that mirror now, they say, you can still see Sarah, trapped in the world behind the glass, her eyes wide with terror, pounding desperately to get out. Knock, knock, knock. And the knocking never stops.